Everyone, it's Joshua Bone playing Chips Challenge 2 again. This is a continuation of the Nanamin's Challenge Let's Play. This is part 3. We'll see how many levels I can get through. I definitely noticed in the last 6 levels the difficulty is definitely increasing pretty good. So we'll see. This is called Palace Dungeon. I played part of this on the previous video, but haven't solved it yet. Yeah, so the game here is you could press these buttons to release the bugs and get around to a place where you can push the blocks from underneath in this case. It's a rainy day out here in Seattle, pretty typical of our winter times, and I am just completely bored. Not even gonna lie. I'm transitioning right now, trying to become a software developer out here in the tech scene, and oh, I did this last time. Yeah, so that's a cooked level. Wonder if I should do these in parallel. Yeah, so I've been through the interview process at Google, which is absolutely my dream job. Passed the interviews, but now I'm in the team fit stage, and it is just taking forever. It's not a situation I should be complaining about. Obviously, it's the opportunity of a lifetime, but boy, I wish they'd hurry up and find a team for me. Sitting at home is not my favorite thing to be doing, but at least it's giving me the opportunity to do some of these Let's Plays. Let's see, how do I get up there? Oh, that was dumb. So I wonder if the whole level is just kind of perfectly symmetrical. Yeah, so other than that, I've been doing some designing lately. Got my experimental level set called Chips Challenge 2 Worlds up. It's 20 levels that are all kind of connected on the same map. That was a lot of fun to make. I wonder. Also got another bunch of levels that I've been kind of working on the Walls of Chips challenge. That's my other big That's my main level set for Chips Challenge 2 that I'm working on. That one's that's a tough set to make. Walls of levels can be really amazing when they work correctly. But boy, some of the wall structures just feel impossible to come up with a good, playable, fun level within the confines. And so, I mean, boy, when the stars align, it's really a cool level set to be working on. But there's some pretty extreme writer's block that happens. So, okay, so that's up here. No, it's not. Green key. Okay, where's that green door? Right there. I can use some fire boots. Plenty of time. There they are. Just trying not to do anything stupid at this stage of the level. Take some skates, take a yellow key. At this point it's just kind of an item swapper. Don't want to step on that button. I wonder if I have to push a block onto it. Oh, well, the skates, of course, will take me right to the exit. I assume there's more bonuses to get at some point, but yes. Alright, so that's Palace Dungeon. Next is level 28, Drain Clogger. We've got some blocks. Chip underneath that one, chip underneath that one. I'm assuming that this is the drain here. And I'm guessing we need to stack blocks. That was probably dumb. It looks like we need to stack 4 blocks on the drain, so to speak, to be able to walk across to the exit. Yeah, because can't make it across on that little stretch without doing something like that. We don't want to push a block on here yet because that'll block access to free that other block. I'm assuming that I need these chips. These green bombs will turn into chips once we press that. Now where is, that looks like the corner of the level there. So I see a chip socket, but where's the exit actually at? Oh, sure, there's one more column there. Okay, so kind of a Sokoban type idea. Change these into chips and that should do it. Yeah, so that was an interesting variation on a Sokoban type level. Overall, the block puzzle itself did not feel particularly inspired, though. I mean, I got it on the first try. I didn't really have to stop and think about it at all. It was fairly, maybe a little too easy, maybe a little too loose, but I like the idea of bridging across, having to avoid all the green bombs until you can bridge across to the button. Kind of cool. All right, this is Grid Maze 3, the third of 6. And this is all about recessed walls. I wonder what the hints say. Clue tiles never lie. This way. Oh, interesting. Keep right. I'm assuming, well, right could mean right from the player's perspective. Oh, well, that's all right. Don't go down. Okay. Yes. And exit dead ahead. Sure. Well, see, now I don't like that. Clue tiles never lie, it says, but then I follow the directions precisely, and so this is kind of a guesswork level, and if that's the true exit route, it says. Straight on to victory. Go right to avoid a fake exit. Okay. No exit anywhere. Dead end ahead. Great. Turn back now and save yourself time. Either left or right. Enter from the other side. So it's an interesting use of the multiple hints feature in Chips Challenge 2. And now I'm trapped. Now, it's an interesting idea. I strongly disapprove of guesswork levels. Just feeling around, looking for the one invisible wall that works, and hoping not to get trapped. All right, so there's the exit. Yeah, it's an interesting looking level. I like the work that obviously went into creating different hints for each of the tiles. But yeah, do not like the guesswork type levels very much. Next one, The Secret of the Blue Scarab. 24 chips, 600 seconds. It's looking like a nice puzzle level with a lot of features. Trap the ball before you clone the block. Why did I even need to clone the block? I don't know. And why does it matter if I trap the ball first? Because there's nothing you can do with that. Why did it matter if I trap the ball first? Oh, no, I see what they mean. I see. You put the ball in there bouncing off the ice slide, and then you clone a block to trap it on the flame button. Got it. Misunderstood the hint. Let's see. Just like that. Okay, that makes a cool puzzle. I like that. Ice blocks. Just got to clone a whole bunch of them over there to the green button. Yeah, what's going on here? Recessed walls. I'm assuming that I get a green key at the end of this. Clear some slime out. Presumably I have to land the block on that somehow, but I'm completely limited in my options. So I think I have to press it down here. I don't want to press those blue walls, or maybe I do. Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a helmet somewhere. I don't remember seeing one. Yeah, so ice blocks can slide over chips, so this is safe. And it should be the same puzzle from the other side. Okay. I hope they don't mean for me to actually make it through that mess. I don't know. Would appear to be trapped. Not missing anything over here. There's the helmet there. You can get a green teleport, so that'll take care of the walker section. There's no other option here. I'm trapped up this way, so I have to push the block 3 spaces down. Assuming that I want those chips, then what I did before is the only route, and I don't see if I push this block over, I still can't get any blocks out of that room. Feeling a little stumped on this one. Oh, so I can press one of these blocks. I wonder which one I'm supposed to press. Create that walker in the other room and blow up a bomb that way. Oh, no, that's a clone machine. All right. Okay, cool little puzzle there. I'm glad that that second invisible wall was there, because the first one definitely made me try to press the block again. Got a teleport maze. No secret areas. It looks like I can turn around a block there. As long as I'm careful with the button. I can push that down here. I could push it up here, but then it would get stuck right in this corner. So I don't know if that's going to be useful. There's an area up here I haven't explored yet. Might have not wanted to do that. Okay, so this is back where I was starting. I'm guessing that I'm screwed now because it felt a little unfair, but now that I think about it clearly, if I looked at that, I could have seen what was about to happen. So that's my fault. We're getting some progress on this level, though. Starting to figure it out. And now we're back up here. I'm assuming I gotta push this through. Here's where it gets interesting. What do I need that for? Okay, it looks like I'm all set up for that right now. It'll take a loop around. single block. At which point I want this changed. Excellent, that'll hold that open. Clone a walker to destroy that bomb, and now I got a yellow key. Go ahead and collect these chips. I think the yellow door was up here. And what do I want here? I wonder if just stepping right there screwed the puzzle up. Yeah, because now my only option is here. That might be okay. Sure. And trust the designer here. Excellent. The helmet makes me feel a lot better. 11 chips left, about 400 seconds. I should be able to get all of these without any trouble. It's kind of fun. And now I got flippers. There's a tank button as well. Which is going to expose, looks like some TNT. Now the question is, how do I get in there? I can go ahead and collect this chip. Place the bomb where the socket once was. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Right about there. I guess that's the secret of the blue SCARAB. That was a really cool level, a lot of variety. It looked like I got trapped in a couple of the puzzles, but it looked like that was my fault. It looked like if you spent an extra minute or so looking at the puzzle, you could figure it out in advance without making any mistakes. Cool level. Containment chamber is next. I wonder what this switch is going to do. It's going to let some rovers loose. From all directions. Okay, so it's just grab the fire boots, collect the chips, and it looks like I can do something like this. Looks like as long as I'm on the fire, it's going to be safe. Looks like, okay, it looks like the rovers went and pressed the switch again. I'm probably in trouble. This might help me though. Okay, it's really nice I can get to these rooms. It's a little bit annoying. One chip left, just gotta be patient. That'll do it. It's an interesting idea for a level. I think my main complaint is that the rovers are a little bit unpredictable. They're a really hard monster to use well in this game. It would be interesting if there was a strategy that involved hitting the switch twice at just the right moment, maybe when all the teeth were acting as blue teeth or something like that, and then you could turn it off again and then just run around and collect the chips at will. It was an interesting idea. The execution was all right. Next one is tank. Okay, so you actually, if you make the yellow tank go down into the bomb, then the blue tank clones one of these blocks and blocks off the path here. So I'm guessing you don't ever want to press down or left. You can press up or right as much as you want. Yeah, so in this puzzle here, it's fine to collect the chips from that direction, but it wouldn't go so well from the other. Do that, no problem, but I wonder if I just... And now you can clear this out without any worries. However, if you press the tank button one more time, you're done. Alright, so those two tanks cleared out the bombs here. These are safe to collect now. But as far as that yellow key, I wonder if... Okay, so that's safe. Blocked off my escape path, though. Interesting. Okay, that was a nice little design. I just need a red key now. Also, I saw flippers off to the left. I'm not sure how to get there. There's the red key. Maybe that's actually how to get them. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was awesome. Really interesting puzzle. I liked how the final room there with all the tanks and ships kind of worked out. There was a cycle that you could press the buttons in that was kind of hard to figure out how to break. Um, yeah, super design. Next is the Ice Kingdom Advances. Uh-huh. I was wondering if this is going to be a glacier type level. So back in the day when I was designing levels for the original Chips Challenge 2, I made a level called Glacier and then a sequel called Glacier 2. And they were terrible. They were just absolutely ridiculous levels. I probably screwed it up. Yeah, basically they had you running as fast as you could in one particular direction. Okay, so I'm done here. Yeah, let me try again. They were terrible, but they had this kind of same theme. So I'm glad to see so far this is looking like it's done really well. There's no obvious strategy for which chips to collect first yet, that I can tell of at least. It's kind of tough because it seems like you have to get them all on one side first, and then, okay, I think I might have just accomplished it. Alright, so that was a great level. It was, it's a concept that, like I said, yeah, I tried to do with a couple levels back. I mean, this was like 1999. And they were just terrible. There was only one solution. You had to play at absolute top speed and get every single key press right, otherwise you died. And it was cool, but didn't really allow for any variations in gameplay. This one, I liked that there was a maze that you had to run around, and there were several different strategies. It was clear that you had to get all the chips from one side of it and then kind of get around the little crux in the middle back to the other side. But superb design. I really like that one. Next is Push and Swivel. Pay attention to what you're swiveling. Also, there's one block you don't need. Oh goodness, there's recessed walls underneath. It's a little annoying. Okay, so this must be where you need to push them all. Wait, am I stuck already? I mean, I can push this block, but there's nowhere to go there. Do this. Okay. I can definitely see this getting complicated, keeping track of all the doors here. Now, this is complicated here. Oh, but that doesn't help me at all. It's like a SO command, but you have to. That's right, you do have to really pay attention to these things. I might be screwed in this corner already. No, because I can do this. That's one. Some progress. That one should be next. Except that I've clearly already busted the level. Or not busted, cooked. Okay, so maybe the intended solution is bringing them all around on the outside. Except that won't work for the top row. So if we push everything over to the left here, then we've got a clear path. No, that doesn't work either. So everything's got to come out the bottom or the right. Yeah, because this swivel door, you put a block on top of it and then push down, you're going to end up with a block right here. Oh, but then you can still come in from the... Okay, so no, that's got potential. Where is it safe to... I may have already messed this up. No, that makes it okay. This is extraordinarily complicated. Three more. Now that the blocks are cleared out, this is starting to feel a lot easier. Make sure I got a path. I do. And that ought to do it. So flip that. Got a path up top. And we're golden. Okay, that was a great puzzle. Yeah, really great job with that. Not much else to say. Keep your eyes open on this one. FLAMOSPHERES. And there are teeth cloners everywhere and X's next to them. Remember. Alright, that one's to the top, that one's to the bottom. Great. I don't understand what the X's are telling me. I don't understand. So, I mean, there must be a teeth that's tracking my location on the X and Y axes, and it must be that there's a safe way to get around a clone machine and a way that's not safe. So in this case, remember, okay. Interesting. So why did that happen? On the top, but not there. So top is unsafe. Bottom is unsafe here. What's the pattern? And see, now I don't even remember. Is it like a clockwise, counterclockwise thing? So that's counterclockwise, that's counterclockwise, that means the bottom is unsafe. But this, that doesn't apply to. Oh, it does, okay. So counterclockwise for this row. Okay. Counterclockwise. And whereas here, it's probably clockwise, so I think that this should be safe. It's not. Because, then the reason I did that was because it looks down here like it's a clockwise matter, but maybe that only applies once you go through that door. Starting to get the hang of it, I think. Counterclockwise. Interesting. Red key. Alright, so in this case, now it's reversed, and everything past here is going to be clockwise. Just trying to make absolutely sure before I make a false move here. Was that it? No, there's another one down here. And clockwise would be to the right, so safe is to the left. And now we are back to counterclockwise. And that ought to do it. That was amazing. I want to look at this in the editor to figure out how it was done. I don't know if there's a probably, yeah, almost certainly this is a case where there's another copycat chip on a copy of this level on the other side, and then it's just laid out so that no, they could be using hide logic. So I'm actually going to look at this. This is level 35 FLAMOSPHERES. Nanamin's challenge. Oh, ha! No, it's just a simple hide logic. See, yeah, so each clone machine has a button, either counterclockwise or clockwise from the colored floor, and yeah, hide logic is on, so you can't see the button. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like that level a lot. So that was level 35. I'm going to end the Let's Play here and continue when I have time. Thanks for watching.